Hello everyone, this is xBIGALSKIx and this is part 16, the Cell Block Part 1 for my Hunter the Reckoning Nightmare Mode commentary walkthrough video series playing as the character Judge. So again, showing Nightmare Mode and continuing. It's, like I said, it's been a while for the commentary. I did this a long time ago. But trying to catch up here, have a few days to do that, so hopefully I'll be able to put some more videos out. Now this section right here, I think I played right after. That's the reason my shotgun was still, I recorded it back to back. That's the reason why I think, I appeared with my shotgun. But again, you can see sometimes you can shoot them straight away and it'll kill them. Sometimes, you can shoot them and it won't do anything and they can still get a shot off on you. So again, I guess it's just positioning. Now I think one of these guys is going to drop a shotgun. Yeah, see, I ran right into that. That's where, I came around the front. I should have looked from the side to see which way he was facing and jumped back and forth from these aisles, so I didn't, take that hit. But I think now that I've cleared some of them out, I want to use my melee weapon. Again, if you try that, you can get shot. Plus, I think I'm going to pick up a shotgun here pretty soon, so that's the reason I, use my shotgun versus saving some of the ammo and just beating them to death with my little cross sword. It's when those guys come out, the little blue hanging guys, I don't know what they are. They really didn't give a lot of names for these guys. But anyway, if there's only one or two, you can shoot them with your, in my case, my crossbow. But it is going to take some time to do that. I didn't run back up and down there to make sure no other enemies spawned. I'm not sure why. Again, it was like a month ago whenever I recorded this, and now I'm just doing the commentary. But not sure why I didn't double check. Maybe that was all the enemies. That's the reason he did drop the key, because it was the last enemy. Now when you play through this a couple times, again, I've always recommended kind of doing a soft run through to see what ammo you're going to have, what weapons you're going to get coming up. So I use my machine gun a lot to, slowly take out the guys. And again, I could run down, just go straight down the cell or the wall there, and open up all the cells. But whenever you open up the cells, that's when the guys either come out either right before or right after you do it. So the last thing I want to do is, be having to worry about these guys shooting me from a distance, and then a bunch of other zombies coming up, and then the blue hanging guys. So again, I'm going to try to pick these guys out. I don't know how many there are, but again, I just kind of strafe back and forth, roll when I see that they're going to shoot, or hear that they're going to shoot that I may have missed, or reloading. But again, doing this back and forth, you're going to take a little bit of damage. So again, just kind of be careful. This is one of those, I tried to go through the whole thing without using a life, and I take some, and the health glyph is not until the very end, and if I go all the way down to the very end to try to get to my health glyph, you just come overwhelmed so much. I mean, again, see, I got myself in a bad position trying to save the ammo. I should have just used some machine gun, but now my life is really low, and I will say that I ended up using a life, getting killed before I got to the health glyph. So maybe I should have played this out a little bit different, but because of all the enemies that you have to rescue in this section, losing one life was acceptable for me. So the shotgun works really good on these guys as long as you're close. Again, if you miss and they, kick at you, which they can do, or they do a little screechy breath, whatever that is, it can do a lot of damage, and I think that's how I end up using my life. So see, that was wasted. I was almost full. I just wasted. That was really bad. And it may not seem, like it too much. And here's something else I maybe could have done. I could have just go ahead and run all the way down to the end, use my word of power, and then, got to my health. I mean, that's probably what I should have done. Looking back on it now, again, since I made it through and only lost one guy, I was okay with that. I mean, kind of. I guess the best I could be. But it really goes down to playing smart and using your pickups. Again, I can't see anybody here. And if I get too close, I'm probably going to get blasted. Well, maybe with a guy with a shotgun or a guy lunge at me from just off screen before I can get there and see him. I'm just trying to play it safe a little bit. Maybe I should have went and healed up there. But again, know which cell has what weapons so you can use that to your advantage. Again, I used my word of power for 2 guys. That is dumb. That was really not a good move. So please, if you happen to watch this and play through, plan it out just a little bit better than I did. Maybe I could have saved that life. Who knows? It might cost me later on in the game. I still haven't finished the game out all the way because I'm having problems with this one section. But see, this is where I should have used. See, I think I get a little. I missed the guy right there, but I think that's going to come back to hurt me a little bit later on. But again, who knows? Maybe that would have filling my edge up right would have killed more guys, and I wouldn't have been in a bad position. Maybe had a little bit more health. So. Now the thing with the crossbow on these guys, it takes forever to kill these guys. And I don't want to use with me being so low on my health, and my thought process is, with me being so low on my health, I don't want to, see, and here's a bad jump right there. I didn't want to jump down here. Now that's going to probably trigger some more guys. But my thought process was, I don't even know what my thought process was. I already forgot what I was saying because I was watching me do something stupid in here. I think my thought process is I want to save my machine gun because I know a bunch of these guys are going to come. But see, that one bad jump cost me getting down in here versus going to, and again, I kill a couple guys, but I end up having to get down here when I didn't want to get down here. Maybe I should have restarted and played it. The thing about this commentary is I really don't think about what to say. I might have said it before. I already forgot what all I've said in some of the other videos, but I don't get down here and really plan out what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do. I just, after I get everything edited and put up and all that stuff, I just come down here and just say whatever kind of happens on the screen at the time. So, like I said, sometimes I'll lose my train of thought. I know it's bad. I'm getting old, guys. See, that's the thing about doing this with the shotgun. You have to get close. And it probably wasn't the best thing. And I'm hoping one of these guys at least would drop a red. Again, I don't know. I'm running back and forth. I'm thinking I'm a little bit nervous because of my health.
Who the hell is he supposed to be?
So I think this is what I want to do. Yeah, I want to get to my word of power, and then I want to kill all these guys. But watch what happens. So, see, I missed the 2 guys right in front. That's so irritating that I missed the 2 guys right in front of me. And they end up damaging or killing me. I mean, I was really pretty pissed off at that point, but then I just said, you know, hey, it's my fault for making a jump, getting down in that pit. See, again, you know, these guys can shoot. You don't know. You think you killed them all, then some of them spawned, and now all of a sudden you're getting shot. Now, I don't want to waste my ammo, though. You know, I don't want to waste my shotgun ammo. Again, the flamethrower. I don't want to waste my rockets, you know, on guys like this. So if you get a bad splash, you know, when it hits, it can blow you up. So when you can't see them off screen, you just kind of blindly shoot and hope it's not that bad. And if they do drop a red, hope you're not far enough to where, you know, you can't pick it up if you need to. But that one jump into this area, you know, that area to the bottom now, that just really cost me. So maybe the way to do is just don't open any of the cells if you're low on health. See, now I killed that guy right in front of me right there. I don't know why I wouldn't have killed the other guys that have been in front of me. But anyway, maybe the thing to do is if you're low on health at the very beginning, don't open up any of the cell doors. Work your way down to the health glyph and get that door open just in case you need it. You know, maybe that's something I could have redone, but again, since I decided, you know, I'm saving a lot of innocents or rescuing them, I'm going to have some extra lives. So if I lose one, it's not that bad, considering that I didn't use some lives in some of the other areas too. So again, saving those lives gives you a little peace of mind, or not using them, you know, being a little bit careful. Maybe it might take just a little bit longer, but having those extra lives, especially for later on in the game with this boss that I'm dealing with right now, comes in handy.
You lost your mind? What is this?
So yeah, here I get smart. It's like, man, I only got 2 guys. Let me just shoot them with my crossbow. I know I've killed everybody behind me, or at least I, you know, think I have. So let me just take my time and kill these guys versus using my machine gun or shotgun. I should have done that with that other edge I had, or the other time I used the edge on 2. God, that was bad. See, so now I have the time to look to make sure I don't pick up something by mistake by not reloading. See, there's a bunch of guys here, and the shotgun does a lot of damage to these guys. But see, now that I killed the majority of them, now I can switch over to my crossbow and take them out. That was the perfect word of power right there. I killed all 5 guys, either 4 or 5 guys right there. See, now that I have farther to back up and I cleared the enemies out, I don't have to use my weapons. I know I've said that before, but you know, maybe keep that in mind whenever you're going through this. You know, if those guys had come out earlier and I had the guys with the bullets behind me, maybe I had to use my special weapon. But now that I know that I don't, I can stay back and just pick them off and be methodical about it. I guess I'm just kind of making sure that when I go in there, nobody's going to respawn. Maybe that's what I'm doing again. I'm not sure why I'm doing it. See, this should have been one of the last areas that I came in, and I bring my shotgun out just in case they spawn right in front of me. But this should have been one of the last areas, and that one bad jump. I know I keep harping on it, but it's just irritating that it really set a lot of bad things into motion when I made that bad jump. And see, that's the bad thing too. You know, these guys spawn off screen and you don't know what they're going to be. You don't know if they're going to be shotgun guys. You don't know if they're going to be just regular pistol guys. But see, now I got them in front of me and on the side of me, so that's not good. So now I'm gonna have to switch over. Maybe I thought I killed everybody. But see, now I know that I've got some extra shotgun. Maybe you can go up there and just blast away with your shotgun, knowing that these guys are gonna drop them. And I think that's what I'm doing right here. But again, I don't pick up the full amount. Now, I don't think he stayed in there for a while, so I thought maybe, I guess that they can't kill the innocents in there, because I guess if they could have, they would have killed it. But since that's part of my objective, I guess they can't kill them on this level. But I could have swore that they killed them, or can kill them on other levels. And I don't know if I heard them spawn or just double checking to make sure I killed everybody, or maybe I was going down to add some health before I went into this next section. And I should have went in there and put some health in. I tend to overthink things a little too much sometimes. So going into these confined spaces, once you get this shotgun, it's such a great shotgun. This is the one that you want to, have out and be ready. Let's say I picked up a machine gun though, and only picked up 51 bullets. So before I went over there and did that, I probably should have used some of my machine gun bullets. And again, be smart about it. Once I saw the machine gun, I should have just kind of went around and let other enemies come out before I picked that up. So again, it may not seem like a big deal, but I missed out on 40 something. See, look at that. Missed the guy right in front of me again. I'm lucky I didn't take a lot of damage. But those 30 or 40 bullets may not seem like a big deal until you're out. Now I know I have my, look at that, it missed all three. I know I have my blue health glyph or blue edge glyph, so I could use it right there before I go to the next objective. Man, I could leave the room right now and go complete it, but I want to kill everybody. And see, now I used a lot of, I believe I still have a shotgun out there, but I used a lot more shotgun weapon than I wanted to. But it is frustrating when you try to shoot some of these guys and the bullets don't hit them, the edge doesn't hit them. And then, it's like, man, I need to make sure I do what I have to do to kill him so I don't get hurt. So it's easy to run out of weapon if you're really not paying attention to it. Running out of ammo of one of your special weapons. So again, just kind of be careful, keep that in mind while you're playing. So here I think I'm going to do one more check to make sure that I've killed everybody, that I picked up all the ammo, that I refilled, my red and my blue before I finish out the level. I think I'm going to go up and make sure I don't kill anybody or have anybody left to kill, and if there's a bunch of them, I at least have an edge, because I didn't want to use that edge after what happened at the beginning, the edge glyph, on just that little bit of blue. So I'm keeping it, And if I don't, I believe I go back, and since I have, I think, one remaining left. Again, what a bad jump. I tried to roll. And you can only roll when you're strafing. If you're backing up, you can't do that. Or going forward, but you know, see that way I can strafe whenever I'm going to that side. The strafe motion, I can roll. I still got hit because I waited a little bit. And again, you know, as soon as I saw him coming and I know it's the only one, I should have just switched over to my... God, I just hate that it doesn't have a lock on. I should have just switched over to my melee weapon and just focused on him. Sometimes, like I said, I'm losing my mind as I'm getting old. Does it do as I say, not as I do? But I know I have some health left in here, and I know I have some blue left in here, the edge. And then I can go and complete the level. So like I said, maybe I wasted 3 minutes killing, you know, 6 or 7 guys. But again, I want to kill as many people as I can. Again, build up my stats, build up my experience so I can level up, because I want to be the highest level I can be by the time I get to the last boss. So I think I started off with 21, so I have 25 now. I believe that's what it was, but I know I gained more lives, and I only, you know, lost the 1 life. So overall, even though that was a little bit disappointing, I did it to myself with that bad jump, but only losing 1 and gaining, you know, 3 or 4, I'm happy with that, versus, you know, having to play it over again. So that's it for this section. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.